Hey guys, I'm Shauna. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am a life coach and energy healer living in Ireland, and I just put up a couple of videos a week just on some tips and advice that I think that would be useful to yourself. If you like my content, please feel free to give me a subscribe, or if you want to check out my other socials, I'm going to leave my link tree down in the description below, and you can follow me on my TikTok, my Facebook, my Instagram, and whichever. And if you like this video, feel free to go and check out the other ones I have. I've got one on how to improve your self-talk and one on forgiveness. Okay, so for today, we're going to be talking about the little wins. And we're going to be talking about what are little wins, why we're talking about them, and then how to use little wins to get over a bad day. So what are little wins? To me, the little wins are the small little accomplishments that we do every day that we wouldn't necessarily think are wins. So they'd be simple little tasks like making the bed, having a shower, making a cup of tea, getting out of bed, those type of little mundane things that you do on a regular basis. And the reason why I wanted to talk about them today is because when we're having a good day, when you're positive, you've got good energy, you're just literally just having a good day, you don't think twice about these little mundane tasks. Making a cup of tea is just that, making a cup of tea. Making a meal or making some lunch is just that, making dinner, making lunch. Taking a shower is just taking a shower. They're just mundane tasks, so you don't think twice of them when you're having a good day. Now, on the flip side of that, this is where things get a little bit more challenging. When you're having a bad day, and when an example that someone I follow on TikTok used is that when you're having a bad day, mentally, whether when you're having an episode of your depression, or if you're having an episode of anxiety, or you're not having either of them, you're literally just feeling like crap and you're having a bad day, making a cup of tea isn't just making a cup of tea, it's filling the kettle, it's getting the mug out of the thing. You see all of these simple little steps that you need to go through to just make a cup of tea. And that's the overwhelming part. Going to take a shower is not just taking a shower. It's turning on the immersion, picking out clean clothes, making sure you have a dry towel, turning the shower on, stripping down, getting into the shower, washing your hair, conditioning your hair, washing your body, washing your face, and then getting out of the shower, turning the water off, drying yourself, getting changed, getting dressed, and drying your hair. There's loads of these little steps that make up this one task, and that's, again, as I said before, that's the overwhelming bit of it. But on days when you are feeling down and you are feeling anxious and you are just feeling so emotionally drained and physically, mentally tired, celebrate those little wins. Celebrate the fact that you got out of bed and got to the sofa and turned on the TV. Celebrate that you went and made yourself something to eat, or that you drank some water, or that you made yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Because doing those little things do make a difference. That's why, regardless of how I'm feeling, the second I get out of bed, I make my bed, because I'm just like, if I do nothing else today, I made the bed. And it's important that with these little wins that you do celebrate them, because they do make it better. Like, the last few days have not been good for me. Like, Monday, I tried to sit down and do some of my studying and stuff like that, and I just was so distracted. I was scrolling on social media for hours. I was in and out of trying to get through one 30-minute lecture that I had online. It took me like the whole day to get through it, just because I kept going back and forth. I couldn't sleep Monday night. I think it was around 4 a.m. Tuesday morning when I actually fell asleep. So when I noticed how late it was, of course, what did I do? I turned my alarm off. I was not trying to get up at 7 a.m. on Tuesday. Not a hope. and I slept in yesterday, and I turned yesterday into what you might consider a bad day into a self-care day. So like I didn't wake up until, what was it, 1 or 2 p.m. You know, my partner made breakfast for me, which was amazing. I made a cup of coffee, and then I sat down on the sofa and stuck on Criminal Minds and just watched that for the entire day, because that's what I needed to do. Because my body was physically tired. My mind was physically tired. My emotions, I didn't have any. And sometimes you need that bad day or self-care day in the middle of the week in order to continue with the rest of the week. And that's okay. You shouldn't feel ashamed of it. You shouldn't feel bad. You shouldn't feel guilty. The same way you need to rest when your body is sick and you've got a physical illness is the same way you need to rest when your mind tells you that you can't do anything today. Because it's okay to have days like that, And that's kind of just why I wanted to talk about the little wins today, because it was something that helped me turn my bad day into a self-care day. And I was just focusing on the little wins. So that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. I hope it made some sense to you, or it resonated with you in some way. And allow yourself those bad days or self-care days. Okay? And as always, reach out to me if you need help. And remember, you're loved, you're worthy, you're not alone. Bye.